a tour of this beautiful space. So come on into the office. It is approximately 1,560 square feet of space. This is the entranceway, the reception area. This is where most of our clients have just sat and waited as the reception person has greeted them. We have the reception area, which has been made by a local wood crafter, Midwest Wood Crafters, who designed all of the wood in the space. The wood baseboards, trail rails, all of the wood here has been done by Midwest Wood Crafters in Carroll Stream, Illinois. As you come into the space, this door is a closed door to separate the people who are coming into the office from the rest of the staff. But as you come in, you'll come into what we affectionately call a bullpen area, but it's a collaborative work area for not only our receptionist, but also other people who are working in the office. As you can see, it's an easy to sit here with both people and working in a space that gives a lot of area for people to have a lot of opportunities to collaborate. As you can imagine, as a law office, this generally is usually filled with a lot of paper, and there's a lot of workspace to provide for a lot of paper area. As we move through the office, we're going to go to the conference room. As a practical matter, we generally don't let clients beyond this point for confidentiality reasons. There are 3 offices behind me, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But for the most part, as you envision your work here in this office, this is what we've done. We've brought people into the office and they come into our conference room. The conference room is a perfect size to manage numbers of clients at one time. Because we do a lot of mediation in this room, we have families up to 10 people at any given time, though generally we're anywhere between 3 and 5 people in this room. As you come through the space, the next stop is the galley kitchen. Now, when we originally built this space out, and it was also built out by, or designed, I should say, by a local architect, Ted Kalinsky. And as we processed what we wanted in here, what we didn't want was a place for employees to sit and park. We want people to be working all the time. So what we did was create a galley kitchen, which provided an opportunity to have a refrigerator, a dishwasher, a sink, coffee pots, microwave, but it gets people into their food and out of their food. Not that we ever required people to work at their desk, but it certainly encouraged the fact of not parking and not working. Then we go into the 3 offices. So the third office is this space here. This space has not only housed staff, but at sometimes when we rented out this space, there was multiple attorneys in this space. So at one point we had 2 attorneys here. Clearly the layout was a little bit different to have 2 attorneys in this space, but generally it's really a space for one person, and it can exceed that if that is the need of your business. As to the second office space, and by the way, I'm not sure you've noticed, but the entire office is windows. So there's windows all the way around the office, which from my perspective gives people a better opportunity to work with good mental health as they're doing it. In this office in here, this also housed a professional attorney in here. So we've had multiple attorneys through this office. We've also, over the years, rented it out to other companies. At one point, one of the companies who was renting from us actually had 6 people in this office. They were able to manage how they put their people in here. Candidly, I think that was a lot. But the space itself is certainly good for a self-contained professional if you wanted to rent the space, or someone on your staff who would be in need of a larger office. And then finally, I'm going to take you into my office, which is the corner unit. I love this space. It is a corner unit. I face directly out onto Naperville Road. 7 Gables Park is right across the street. So I have a view that is really wonderful for me. You might wonder why I have my back towards the window that has the great view. I did that for me because I don't like my back against the door, but there's many ways to lay this office out. At one time I had this on an angle as opposed to straight up, but the space itself is perfect for however the layout goes and whatever your preference is for your back against a window or against a wall. So that then brings you through the tour of our space. I am, as I said, looking for a buyer who will love it as much as I have loved being here and will have the blessing of having a successful business as I have had since 1996. We hope it's either you or someone you know that you would like to put in a Wheaton location, which has easy access to downtown and is surrounded by other professionals, not only in our building, but in the buildings in the complex. If you do, please don't hesitate to reach out, and we look forward to blessing our next buyer. Thank you.